What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we are going to talk about the new attacks. There are three: Trailblaze, Scorching Sands, and Triple Axel. Now, as most of you know, the new season updates brought about so many changes that it is impossible to cover everything, and stuff is going to slip through the cracks because there are so many updates. If you guys want to see what all the updates were, I do have a video on the channel that went through everything that happened, but as of their impact and what it looks like, it's almost impossible to cover everything. But I want to talk about these three because it's important that you guys familiarize yourselves with these moves, and if you guys want to see what Pokemon get them, you guys can check that out for yourself, as there is a full list down here. Mind you, this is your first time seeing this. These are all the updates, right? All of these updates. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about it. So we got Trailblaze here. This is going to be a grass type charge attack. Now we're going to go ahead and head over to PvPoke so we can dig into the data here. If we look at grass here, Trailblaze is down here. 50 energy and 65 damage with a 100% chance to increase your attack one stage. This is going to be a direct copy of Flame Charge. Like you guys know, on Talonflame, it is a grass type move with a direct buff that costs a good amount of energy and does a decent amount of damage. Nothing super crazy there, but it will benefit Pokemon who have hard-hitting fast moves, like Talonflame with Incinerate as the fast move and Flame Charge, Trailblaze for that. Now, one Pokemon I do want us to look at, there's going to be a lot of others, and like I said, things are going to slip through the cracks, but one Pokemon I thought could be interesting is going to be Skuntank. Skuntank gets access to Trailblaze, and what this does is now Skuntank has the opportunity to cover the Mud Boys, right? As typically ground type Pokemon like Swampert are a nice cover to a Skuntank, especially when if we push this into the Ultra League. Great League, we'll have to see how that plays out, but having access to Trailblaze and Poison Jab is a decent hard-hitting fast, not incredibly hard-hitting, but a decent fast move, especially in matchups maybe where you have positive, super effective damage like Fairy type Pokemon. It's very interesting that Skuntank got access to this. Now, lots of other Pokemon got it, like Berserker, for example. That could be pretty deadly with the Shadow Claw fast move, and there are a lot in here. So let me know what else you guys think, because there, like I said, there's way too many to cover, and we'll have to see how this shapes out. Now, moving on to the next move, we have Scorching Sands. This is going to be a ground type charge attack. Once again, we're going to head over PvPoke, type in ground, and we will see all the ground charge moves. Scorching Sand is going to be 50 energy and do 80 damage with a 30% chance to lower your opponent's attack one stage. This kind of looks to me like a better version of Earth Power. If I'm being honest, Earth Power 55 energy, 90 damage with a 10% chance to lower your opponent's defense. With Scorching Sands, it does hard-hitting damage, right, for lower energy with a 30% chance to lower your opponent's attack. So I think Pokemon that get this charge move who already have ground-type moves, maybe they have Earth Power already, Scorching Sands is going to be very nice to kind of do a one-for-one replacement there. So if we head back over to the update and take a look at the Scorching Sands, which is going to be way down here, Pokemon like Flygon, I think, have a direct update. Flygon having access to Mud Shot, and then typically you run with Dragon Claw there. It is a niche Pokemon for Great League and Ultra League, but can be very fun. I've used it a lot myself, and I enjoy it. But Earth Power was the Community Day move, and you could actually directly replace that with Scorching Sands because of the higher or the lower cost with roughly same damage, right, and coverage, and a higher chance to debuff your opponent. In this case, it's going to be the attack, which can be more beneficial potentially. So there are a lot of other moves here which you guys could check out, but that is just, or a lot of other Pokemon that got this move which you guys can check out. Diggersby actually is another one. I forgot to mention this. Diggersby is going to be another one where you could potentially just directly replace the Earthquake here with Scorching Sands. Now that's going to come down to simulations, which I want to wait to see when PvPoke updates the website. But typically with Diggersby, you have Earthquake and Fire Punch. In this case, you can have Scorching Sands for that debuff chance with the same coverage, and not as hard hitting as Earthquake, but still good damage. And finally, the last move is Triple Axel. This is going to be an ice type charged attack move. And if we take a look at what it can do, Triple Axel is going to be 45 energy for 60 damage. This is actually a pretty nice move because it has a 100% chance to increase your own attack. And what this basically is it's a Icy Wind clone. But reverse, right? So Icy Wind here, 45 energy, 60 damage, same as Triple Axel, but Icy Wind lowers your opponent's attack while Triple Axel boosts your own attack, kind of like Power Up Punch, right? It's a guaranteed boost. This will be incredibly strong on Pokemon who need the Ice type coverage for flyers and have a good fast move to benefit from the damage boost from this +1 attack. And that, my friends, is going to come down to one. I mean, there could be other Pokemon that eventually benefit from this, but the one that stands out, and again, sorry for the blurry swipe down, where'd it go? Hitmontop. Hitmontop, counter, close combat, and it used to run with Stone Edge, and no one really ran it. But with Triple Axel, you now have a self-buff plus coverage. And if you guys saw my video earlier today with the meta shakeup, you guys will see that Hitmontop is in the top 20 for the new meta. This is a Pokemon you guys want to probably invest some Stardust in, see how it plays. I'm going to be doing that myself. Hitmontop, Triple Axel, close combat as your charge moves, and then counter as the fast move. It could be very, very fun. So that is going to be the new attacks: Trailblaze, Scorching Sands, and Triple Axel. Let me know what you guys think about these moves. Like I have shown you, there are tons of Pokemon that get these and probably more in the future. So let me know which other Pokemon that I obviously didn't mention that you guys think this could actually be really good on, because sharing knowledge is what it's all about. But I think those Pokemon I mentioned today are definitely going to have potential big wins right out the gate. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Best of luck with the start of the new season here in just a few short hours. And like always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.